people are being part of the spiritual practice, and they're organizing the mind and refining the mind and collecting the refined meanings and moving with the meanings. That is not freedom. That is bondage. That is mental trap. That is the ego's trap. The ego is creating that trap for you just to avoid the death of the ego. Ego will do everything to avoid its own death. Especially when you are tracing your mind backward, when you realize that you have to give up everything, that's where the ego bounces. And that's where you have to stay and inquire why the ego wants to bounce. Why the ego is afraid of the spiritual journey. So how to get, how to create the death of the ego in a non-harming way is self-inquiry, self-examination of the self. And the self is the ego. Because true self is no self. Anyway, so how to create the death of the ego? You look into yourself. You witness the self. There are certain belief in you that you think is true, and just trace it back. Why do I have this belief? You ask yourself. When you ask why, there should be a reason, because you have the belief. So when you ask why do I have a belief, then there should be answer. So trace your belief backward with why. No matter what answer comes in, why is that important? So every answer that you see, use the answer to connect the dots backward to figure out the root. And once you see the root itself is a fear. And you must dismantle the fear as well in the same way. Why am I afraid? Or why do I have fear? And that will lead you all the way to the mind. And this is the practice of becoming the thorough of your mind. And becoming thorough of your mind makes you understand the nature of the mind. And understanding the nature of the mind makes you make your life simple. The self-inquiry makes your life simple. But simplicity is not freedom. And that's where you got to go further. Dismantling and asking yourself, who am I? That's it. Okay? I hope this video makes sense to you. Yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care. Bye.